Deonte Banks back deep, and that does not bounce into the landing zone. It bounced off one of the Giants players off the leg, and that'll be a penalty.
Short free kick against the kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down, New York.
And on first down, it's Tyrone Tracy on the ground out to the 42.
Yeah, and we came at it from a number of different angles, and I think the head coach, Mike Kafka, probably the best one to have that conversation with, because he was in Kansas City when Patrick Mahomes arrived. He knows what it looks like. Tight ends and running backs in protection. Can they get the ball down the field?
Third down and 2. Dart will check it to Tracy on the edge. Slips a tackle, and he's got a first down. Donovan Wilson had a chance to drop him behind the line to gain.
Once you get the football in your hand.
On first down, off play action. Dart batted down by Jadeveon Clowney.
And let him be the leader that he's become so far in such a short amount of time.
And he seems amenable to that idea as Tracy gets the carry, and there's Clowney again helping to swallow up.
Together on that back seven and really throw with their chemistry.
Cowboys rush forward. Dart stands in, looking down the sideline. Incomplete. Olszewski, the over 1,000 yards receiving. Dillon's punt with Cavante Turpin back. It'll bounce at the 5, and it'll be down at the 1. Did it get to the goal line? Have reversed it thanks to replay assist, and now Dallas starts at their own 1. Prescott to the air on first down, and out to the 10 goes George Pickens, trying to rip the ball out of his hands, but a 9-yard pickup on the play. 46-45 and 1. On second and short, this is Hunter Lipke. No Javonte Williams, no Malik Davis, both on IR.
It's one of the things that he brings to this team. He's a jack of all trades. He can do a number of different things, offense and special teams.
Cavante Turpin, speaking of special teams and offense, an offensive play for one of the great special teamers.
Defensive coordinator Charlie Ballin now has kind of started to use them as chess pieces and move them around throughout the formation.
To the sideline, CeeDee Lamb with the grab, and should have the first down at the 30-yard line.
And with Javonte Williams out today, that'll be the big key.
And a little stumble out of his break. Prescott can't snag it, and Bobby Okereke grabs the loose football. It's a turnover by Dallas.
It really looks like we've got, contact with the center as the center reaches. I'm trying to see it, but I don't see anybody step on it. It really looks like Dak Prescott just lost his footing and then dropped the ball. Is there a... I don't see. Sometimes we'll see a guy that's got a hard reach and he'll step on that quarterback's foot, or the guard's pulling and he'll step on that quarterback's foot, but I really didn't see anything there. It looked like he just slipped coming out from under center.
Slayton in motion, Dart rolling that direction, and he'll just throw this one away. Pressure from Clowney. There's a flag down on the near sideline.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 72. That penalty is declined, second down.
Jermaine Illuminor to Dart his 12th start of the season. And the toss. Tracy trying to get to the edge and out of bounds near the 25. So it'll leave a third down, about 7 to go for the first, for over 100 yards rushing. 155 in the win last week. Dart in the pocket, pressure comes, looking down the sideline for Hodgins, who was well covered. That pass incomplete. It's fourth down. Jamie Gillen, the holder. And Sauls puts the Giants up early, 3-0. They will go into the future trying to figure out how to get back into the playoff mix for next year. 3-0 New York. Cavante Turpin, 2 yards deep, will take a knee. And out comes this Dallas offense.
It's been kind of a mixed bag as we've talked to teams here down the stretch that have found themselves out of playoff contention. And it's varied from player to player, coach to coach. And I do believe that the way the NFL is structured now, this year you talk about the Bears, the Patriots, the Niners, all last place finishers that are in the playoffs.
Prescott over the middle, and he finds his tight end, Brevin Spanford, close to the first down, and he's got the first.
Next season.
But everybody knows, and it's not even the elephant in the room, it's just they know that defense was a problem this year. And he said, we've got to make changes. It's got to get better. Rumbling up the sidelines, Luke Schoonmaker with another Dallas first down. Running back is Jaden Blue, the rookie from Texas. He'll get the carry. Little jump cut and a burst up the middle for Blue. Give him 10 on the carry to the 32 before Dane Belton can trip him up.
That's something that's going to be missing today because you don't have Javonte Williams.
Here's Blue again. Cuts it up right through Big Blue. Blue inside the 10 and down near the 4. Dane Belton saves the touchdown. First and goal, Dallas.
Again, that patience. Watch him get in behind Jake Ferguson, number 87. Not pressing it too quick. There's the kick out. Now you're up the field vertically north and south. Gets a block from George Pickens downfield, but a real nice field there. It was a tight fit. There wasn't a lot of space there that you saw that running lane in, but because of his pay line of scrimmage and finding out exactly where that running lane is.
Prescott on the roll, throws it short. The pass is incomplete. And back to work on second and goal for the Cowboys. It's Blue again. And Blue upended as he gets near the 3. Third and goal coming up for Dallas. Lamb and Flanoy to the top of the screen. On third down, fade for Pickens. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Paulson Adebo with good coverage on Pickens. And it's fourth and goal, the field goal. And Aubrey now 38 straight made inside 50 yards. He ties this one at 3 side of the football. Deonte Banks navigating up the sideline, and Banks a good return just shy of the 40 where Marquise Bell makes the tackle.
With Patrick Mahomes in his early years, that rookie year and that start that he had in Kansas City, you see the things that you saw in Patrick Mahomes, and I think that one of the things that we all see Dart right now at this early stage.
On 2nd and 6, Dart over the middle finds Darius Slayton, who turns upfield and has a Giants first down. First and 10 from midfield. Dart with pressure coming, gets rid of it. Oshesky up the sideline and out of bounds inside the Dallas 25. 3, a pickup of 28.
Yeah, just a really nice job. Well, pressing to the inside and then breaking to the outside. You can see him turn the hips of the defender, and that was an easy break to the outside.
So Dart has the Giants on the move.
A lot of pieces in place that haven't had a lot of time playing together.
Here's Dart, lots of time. Now going to scramble. Dart on the run, down the sideline. He'll duck out of bounds. At the 10, it's first and goal. Running behind Devin Singletary finds some room.
And that's one of the things that we talked to Jaxson Dart about it. And I think he gets a little bit feisty when you talk to him about the scramble and the hits. And
on first and goal, it's Singletary. Tried the jump cut, and he jumped right into the arms of Quinnen Williams.
These big guys here, Quinnen's going to be down here on the defensive line there working against Marcus Bowe. And you can see, he's beat to the inside, but I mean, just that strength to hold that position. I got a chance to visit with him, down on the field before the game. He didn't even have his pads on yet. And you're just like, oh.
Second goal from the 12. Dart floats it for Slayton, and he just couldn't connect. Kalen Carson on coverage. Third and goal. Dart, pressure coming. Gets away from Clowney the first time, but not the second. Jadeveon Clowney, 6.5 sacks on the season. He signed in Dallas September 14th.
And I think one of the big things is just having Jadeveon around as a guy to follow, the way he plays. At this stage of his career, the effort that he has given, a lot of this has been effort sacks and effort to that same impact on the defensive guys. A wise veteran player to get some really good tips from.
35-yard try from Souls is good. He's 2 for 2 today.
Continuing to play for the Cowboys next year, he said, I feel like I have so much more left in the tank. This season has really reinvigorated me, and I'm hopeful I can build upon this first year.
Here comes Cavante Turpin exploding down the sideline. Turpin on the run, caught from behind at the 15. Art Green.
And again, these plays here are like running plays, right? So keep an eye right here. There's going to be your big block coming across right there. Jalen Tolbert seals that right there. That gives you the lane to get up inside. Hey, Art Green, this is outstanding. You don't see Cavante Turpin get run down from behind very often. That was great hustle by Art Green.
84-yard. And Blue buried in the backfield. Good penetration from Chauncey Golston. And here a 6-3 lead for the Giants. Blue up the middle. Blue the burst. His first NFL touchdown.
Number 67, the guard, watch him pull the trap inside again downhill. That is as well blocked a play that you will see down in the red zone in the run game. He's upfield.
Aubrey's extra point is good, and it's a 10-6 Dallas lead. Aubrey's kickoff. No more air on this one. It'll go into the end zone past Deonte Banks for the touchback. James Hudson now in at right tackle. Jermaine Illuminor has left the game for the moment as Tyrone Tracy is dropped behind the line of scrimmage at the 34. Dart, quick slant off the hands of Slayton. And the pass is incomplete. Defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. Dart will throw over the middle to Slayton. Slayton slips a tackle. Slayton's got a first down. And we talk about the struggles defensively, and a defensive struggle shows up Corey Ballantyne.
Yeah, and this is the fundamental of the game of football, right? Football is blocking and tackling, and that's just a poor job by Corey Ballantyne right there. It's one-on-one in the open field. That is your job.
Giant draft pick. Couldn't make the tackle on third down, and now Tyrone Tracy bouncing to the outside, and Tracy twists forward
to express what he's seeing up in the booth area to get it down to the coaches on the sideline. But it just seems like they're always trying to figure out what the issue is. Trayvon Diggs was outspoken about that. He was let go this week for a number of different reasons. It wasn't that alone.
As they bring pressure, Dart able to stand in with that pressure coming.
Because they just haven't had the opportunity to play together a lot.
They set it up with blockers for Tracy. And another good offensive play for the Giants, down just shy of the 10.
Yeah, and if you're going to start to get pressure, if you're going to try to get after Jaxson Dart, it's a nice change-up call by the Giants right there on the screenplay. Again, getting...
First down and 10 from the 11. Dart will keep it. And Dart, weaving through traffic, takes a big stick as he gets to the 4.
That was a huge hit by Donovan Wilson that he does not need to take. He can get down on the ground. He can dive forward.
Here's Singletary, and there's Clowney again. My goodness, Jadeveon Clowney's 32 years old. He's playing like he's 22. Third down and 5. They can get a first down at the 1. It's Dart looking left, dodging the traffic with a pump fake, and down he goes at the 5. Logan Wilson, who didn't play one snap last week. Field goal today, this from 23. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 10-9 Dallas midway through this second quarter. Well, the Dallas defense this off. Cavante Turpin had an 84-yard return earlier, prowling around near his 5-yard line. He's got it at the 9. Turpin trying to get to the edge, looking for one block. That block's not there, and down he goes.
An opportunity to become the franchise's first leader in passing yards for the season. And I go all the way back to that opener on Thursday night, against Philadelphia. Very different. I mean, the way he commanded the sideline with his teammates, there was just a different style of leadership.
Jump pass out to Flanoy. A lot of blockers. He's got a first down at the 45.
It just a really good job. Again, it's Jake Ferguson, 87. That's not easy to get to. A lot of these quick screens like that, when the defender sees it, he's able to make a break on the football. So a real nice job by...
On first down and 10, it's Blue with the carry into the secondary and down in the arms of Paulson Adebo in Giants territory. On second and 3, Blue once more. Blue trying to fight through contact, and he's tossed to the turf. Touchdown. Third down and 2 at the 48. And the handoff is to Lipke. And the big man up the middle.
Only when we're talking about the blocking aspect of it.
Sorry, Mike, time's up. You'll have to leave now. Prescott, off-play action, the roll, and it's off the hands of Ryan Flanoy. That was an easy pitch and catch, except for the catch part.
Offense, and now he's used that to get some opportunities in the pass game.
Here's Blue on 2nd and 10. Room to run. He's got a first down. He has 72 in the first half. Prescott over the middle on the run. It's Bryn Spanford, and Brevin Spanford down to the 15-yard line.
Unique in this offense. Here's Brevin Spanford right here. Now, he's a big guy, right? And you think about him as being that big blocking tight end. They can do a lot of different things. What we've seen the last couple of weeks with the Dallas Cowboys offense is Brevin Spanford getting down the field on those seam routes and those big hands, a big target.
And it's Blue. And down he goes at the 10 in the arms of Roy. 2nd down to 9 from the 10. It's Blue again, and Blue down near the 7, from the 7. Prescott, clean pocket, checks it short. Lipke on the edge. Nice moves in the open field, and Lipke down at the 4.
There's a guy out there, George Pickens. You got a little bit of help inside on that slant.
He looked Pickens' way, now on the roll. He'll throw to Pickens at the goal line. There's a flag down at the 14.
It's a good look that the Giants have given, and they've shown it twice.
78. That penalty is declined. First down, New York. Timeout.
Infraction to give them a little bit more life coming off their own goal line. It's just some of those detailed things that Dallas has struggled with defensively.
Here's Singletary weaving through traffic. That's a first down. Out near the 22-yard line. Good run from Devin Singletary. Really get that breathing room.
Yeah, always been a fan of Devin Singletary. He's one of those guys that makes people that little scat back type guy, but he can run with some power.
On first down, Dart will keep. Dart looking to the edge, and there's the slide. Jaxson Dart with the slide. Dart to the air, to the sideline, and that's incomplete. Wanted Darius Slayton, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
We're only going to make it worse if we're stepping out of our responsibility to try and help someone else.
On 3rd and 5, fits it in to Oshesky, who secures it for the first down for New York. 2 timeouts to work with. On 1st and 10, Dart under pressure late. Flag is down, and so is Dart. In the arms of Donovan Ezaraku, his 3rd sack of the season.
I think it's going to be a trip on John Runyon.
Tripping offense, number 71.
71.
Penalty remains first down.
Oh, they didn't listen. They didn't decline it. Ezaraku doesn't get the sack. Decline it. Decline it. I want that sack. On 1st and 25, the handoff up the middle to Tyrone Tracy. And now a timeout used by Dallas. He's taking those holy cow practice throws onto the field now in games. Ooh, tough toss to Tracy, who makes a nice move on the edge. And at the 30-yard line,
Daniel Bellinger
After
pushing.
The play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, late hit out of bounds, defense, number 59. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
4-man rush, Dart to the sideline. Oshesky, and out of bounds he goes at the 47. And so now you give Jaxson Dart and this Giants offense a chance to get into scoring position. Dart with time, jumps that pass to Oshesky, and down the sideline he goes. Inside the 25 and down to the 23, where Reddy Stewart makes the tackle. 23-yard pickup. On first down, Tracy on the edge, and Tracy chased out by Kalen Carson. Another chance to grow as a young quarterback. And we've got a flag down.
False start offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down. There's no 10-second runoff because the clock was stopped.
Cowboys rush 4. Dart to the sideline and out of bounds. He'll lose 2 yards out at the 29. Third and 16. He wanted the screen and now flips it out to Bellinger. Daniel Bellinger on the run. How about this one? Touchdown, Giants. The most unorthodox touchdown pass of the young career.
And you miss out on that. You got to give him a little bit of a help there, Daniel Bellinger. But now that flip to him brought his eyes and his angle towards the opposite side of the field. Probably lucky to get away from that face mask right there. But you can see how that every Dallas defender was going opposite that way in the direction.
Extra point from Ben Sauls is good. And it's 16-10.
Towards that free lane right into the end zone.
Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. A flag down behind the return as Turpin is down shy of the 30-yard line.
During the return, holding against the return team, number 37. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down Dallas.
Just a lot of mistakes by the defense that made it easier for the Giants offense.
And as we head into the halftime locker room, it's the New York Giants with a 16-10 lead.
Chase the passing yardage record this year and put a number out there for Matthew Stafford, and you kept him clean in the first half. I'm a little bit confused.
And flags down as Cavante Turpin is tripped up with his first action of the day.
Return, illegal block the back against the return team, number 37. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Second penalty on Phil Maffa today. In this second half, starts the half with 76 yards rushing, and he swallowed up Raheem Lane with the tackle.
What we learned from Coach Schottenheimer, everybody knows about that rare arm talent that he has. It's a flick of the wrist.
Blue has lost 6 yards on the first 2 carries of the second half, and now Milton from the end zone in trouble. Milton flushed. He's going to tuck it and scramble all the way out near the 19-yard line. He's short of the first down as he scrambles for 13.
That Coach Schottenheimer has to balance.
Ryan Anger's first punt. Olszewski backing up all the way to the 20-yard line. Olszewski gets it back across the 35 and down just shy of the 40.
Come out. That's when they had success in KC. He wants that for Jaxson.
Dart with pressure from Clowney, able to get away, and he slides down, and then pouncing on the pile was Quinnen Williams, and that's going to tack 15 onto the end.
Well, these people that are telling me to slide. What for what? What am I?
Unnecessary roughness defense, low to the head of the quarterback, number 92. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And it's Tracy hopping over the pile. A nice juke to the outside, and Tracy with a good run out of bounds at the Dallas 27. He gets 15.
Just the ability to hop through again. We're in space. We're not making plays and getting that success in the run game.
Play action. Dart with time. Clowney coming late. There's a flag down as the catch is made by Tracy, and he fights his way to the 20-yard line for 7.
The little shift offense, 2-minute motion, did not reset before the snap. Number 80. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Got Olszewski. Dart finds Olszewski, and Olszewski gets the penalty yardage back and the rest of the yardage needed for a first down. To the 17-yard line, Bridges. It's Tracy again. We're seeing every jump cut in the arsenal today for Tyrone Tracy.
In the run game against the strength of this Cowboys defense.
And Dart now off play action. Wanted Hodgins, just could not connect with him. They need the 7-yard line for the first. Dart looking for the end zone. Open is Tracy. It's a Giants touchdown.
A calmer sense. Let's see what happens in here. This is the two guys that seem to be in the middle of it.
So quarterback gets hit. Looked like James Houston got to Dart. Van Roten and Kenny Clark were tangled up initially.
Yeah, but I didn't think the hit was late. I didn't think the hit was low.
Oh, and then there's a shove from Quinnen Williams.
Foul, unnecessary roughness defense, number 92. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness defense, number 41, pulling the helmet off an opponent. That penalty is accepted, will be enforced on the try. Dallas, number 41, has been disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Oh, so
Wildcat.
And taking the snap, faking the handoff. Singletary thought about throwing. Now he will throw. And it's caught by Darius Slayton. For 2. Look at Singletary with the pump fake, with the 2-point try. Giants are out there having some fun, looking for win number 4 on the season. Cavante Turpin is the deep man for Dallas from the 4-yard line. Turpin upended at the 20. Good coverage by the Giants. One more win from either Atlanta, Cleveland, or Chicago to get the number 1. With a win today, the Giants could fall all the way to the 7th pick as Milton to the air misses an open Cavante Turpin. And it's 2nd down and 10. So Moose, if you're sitting in...
Joe Shane will figure it out. You know, we talked about the pieces they have in place. There's going to be a lot of flexibility for them in the draft regardless of what number they come in at.
Jake Ferguson able to catch that toss with Milton under some significant heat.
You had to come out and play your tails off and show that this defense can be good, and you haven't done that this afternoon at all.
Milton with some touch floats it in to Ryan Flanoy, and Flanoy out of bounds at the Giants 40. There is a flag down on the near sideline.
Yeah, there's Flanoy on the outside. And there's your hold with Drew Phillips on Cavante Turpin. Back inside, Deonte Banks probably could have had one as well. But there's a nice...
Illegal contact defense, number 2. That penalty is declined. The play results in a 1st down.
So Deonte Banks penalty declined, and that 33-yard play to...
And how far he can throw the ball, that showed you some touch right there.
And that little shot put pitch. 2nd and 13 at the 44. Milton down the sideline, incomplete. In the area was Jalen Tolbert, but again, Abdul Carter, the average time to pressure for Carter. 3rd and 13. Quick swing Flanoy, and Flanoy down just inside the 40-yard line. Big stick from Flanagan Fowles. Burns out there as well. 35 for 43 in his career from 50-plus. And Aubrey's kick is no good.
Not at all.
But I really, a tip of the cap to Daryl Johnston for people who are, I mean, this is a remarkable accomplishment. 48 Fox NFL games, the 2nd most in network history. Congratulations. I mean, this is, and by the way, we are not doing this as and this is a great announcement. There's no announcement. Daryl's going to be back. I hope, 35 years from now, they wheel you and I into the booth and they prop us up and we get to celebrate this whole situation as Jaxson Dart being dragged down from behind by Jadeveon Clowney. A near turnover by the Giants.
Well, I like that he's got 2 hands as he starts, but he takes one off. And by the time he tries to get it back on, the ball has already come out. So if you're going to move in the pocket, make sure you got
25 years. Here's to many, many more. Dart. Nice catch by Tracy on the screen with blockers in front. And Tracy spins and twists his way for a 1st down. And then the ball comes out. He has the 1st down, straining for that extra yard. The ball pops out, and Jadeveon Clowney recovers.
Hustle downfield. Here he is coming off the edge, working to get to the quarterback. Look how far he's got to go to get down there and get back involved with that play.
And there's the ball coming out before Tracy is down. And a turnover back to Dallas.
Back, and Jadeveon Clowney is the other one. And he has played phenomenal here today in a game where Dallas has not played well.
2nd and 2. Ryan Flanoy in motion. Handoff to Phil Maffa. And Maffa with a 1st down to the 44-yard line.
Maffa and Jaden Blue here today. So 2nd half looks like it's going to be Phil Maffa with his opportunity a little bit bigger, more physical.
2nd down and 7. Milton will float it out to Maffa, and Maffa trying to fight through the contact of Rico Payton, who hung on to hold him.
Situation, probably a lot more confidence with Hunter.
On 3rd and 5, Milton sings it over the middle, and that is caught by Flanoy. Looks like they're going to spot him about 1.5 yards shy. On 4th and 1, Milton will keep it himself. Got a block and a first down and plenty more. Milton fighting his way along the sidelines and out of bounds at the 24.
Yeah, and I tell you what, right now, this team needed something like this run by Joe Milton just to get a little bit of a spark. Trying to get Rico Payton there. There's a really nice block here on the outside. Now you've got the running lane, but I love the finish here. And it's just kind of being physical. This team needs a shot of juice on the offensive side of the ball. They have been flat.
On 1st down and 10, Milton sets up the screen for Maffa. Maffa up the sideline, and Maffa with the ball popping out at the end of the play at the 16-yard line. The officials are going to say fumble, and it's Giants football.
See if he's on top of one of his teammates or one of the defenders, and that keeps the play alive before the ball comes out, or if he is down. There he's down right there, so this will be coming back.
This is going to stay Dallas ball. So the expedited review has on 1st and 10. Blue is swallowed up in the backfield. Drew Phillips read that play and was unblocked.
I mean, just completely unblocked. Right to Jaden Blue. That's just a nice job of Jaden Blue not having the potential.
On 2nd down, Milton to the end zone, incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended receiver. There's a flag down at the 5.
Pass interference defense, number 36. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic.
Field had his first NFL touchdown in the first half. Play action. Milton on the roll, and Milton diving for the pylon out of bounds at the 1. He is stopped just short by Dane Belton. The 4th quarter with a 2nd down and goal to go for Dallas. The handoff to Phil Maffa. He's into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. And a 24-17 ball game. And a line drive kickoff from the goal line, Deontay Banks. Banks looking for a good return, but the Cowboys special teams unit is there with
what we have here on this drive by the Giants with Jaxson Dart at the controls.
Handoff on 1st down to Tyrone Tracy. On 2nd down, Dart with time. Nobody open. Direct in traffic. Now throws down the sideline for Tracy, and it's incomplete, and here comes a flag. And movement. Jaxson Dart and company will back up 5.
False start, offense, number 26. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
So before 3rd and 9, time for a game break with Carissa. Up to blow the play dead, and he got up and high-fived him. 3rd down and 9. Down the sideline, looking through contact, and it's Darius Slayton. Keeps his balance, and Slayton is gone for a Giants touchdown.
Pass interference, offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
For the Giants. Dart hit as he throws, aiming down the sideline. That pass is incomplete, and there's a flag with a pass interference.
Defense, number 21. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic, 1st down.
Prescott, earlier today, standing in that pocket, making throws and taking hits. That's a great job by Jaxson Dart, just to give that play an opportunity to be called.
And now a 1-yard run later sets up a 2nd and capitalize on his situations at the end of games. We couldn't close games out. And again, this team lost 7 games decided by 1 score this season. Dart and a 1st down. Catch at the 37-yard line by Darius Slayton, and that'll move the chains.
That game, and yet this team was finding ways to do that.
I think the worst thing for the Giants in that game, other than the loss, of course, it wasn't as if they stopped. 2nd and 8. Up the middle. Tracy, room to run, and he's tripped up across the 15. An ankle tackle from Josh Butler, but a pickup of 20. 1st and 10 at the 14. It's Tracy again. Not quite the space with Clowney in his path once more. 2nd and 9 at the 13. And Dart on the end around. Olszewski to throw, and it's incomplete. And it's Tracy. And Tracy will push the pile down near the 12. And that'll set up an opportunity for Ben Sauls.
Right at 130 yards now, 5 yards to carry. That's good work up front by that offensive line.
And the extra point is good, or the three-pointer is good, rather, for Ben Sauls. Keep waiting, kind of sharing tips on how to throw that on the roll. Cavante Turpin from the 6. Turpin trying to find any sort of a crease, and he's down at the 27 in the arms of Art Green.
That the Giants hope they can mimic what they did this year when you talk about the Bears and the Patriots.
As Milton throws it, it's intercepted by Okereke. Down he goes at the 33. Second pick thrown this year by Joe Milton, and he threw it right to Bobby Okereke for his second interception of the season.
And he's going to throw it right to Bobby Okereke, who goes down the seam. You can see right there, he's in perfect position, and you wonder what Joe Milton was seeing, and that's one of the things my receivers throwing lane.
So Jaxson Dart of the offense right back to work on 1st down. Here's Tracy trying to get to the edge. He's got the corner. Tracy down the sideline and out of bounds at the 21.
I mean, I think that's Kalen Carson right there. Yeah, so you can see that you're wide open space, but you're one-on-one. That's you talk about run.
Individual 100-yard rusher. He's 2 yards short of that. Dart on the run, chased by guess who? It's Clowney again.
That field gave him everything he has. He's going to be a tremendous role model and leader for your team.
Singletary picking his way up the middle, and Singletary back to the 17. 3rd and 6, and movement up front. Osa Odigizua came across early.
Neutral zone infraction defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty, will gain 3rd down.
And for more on Clowney, we check in with Allison. On 3rd down, Dart throws to Tracy. He's got the 1st down and out of bounds at the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. Dart throws to the end zone. Too tall for Darius Slayton. 2nd and goal. It's Singletary picking his way up the middle, and Singletary down in for the touchdown.
You know, that's where the block is, but he's able to kind of jump to the outside. And then, how many times do we see this? It's like the mobile tush push.
Extra point try for Ben Sauls. Makes it a 34-17 lead. But that's all we saw from Dak. And the Cowboys have been spinning their wheels for a good portion of the second half as Cavante Turpin is down at the 25-yard line. Raheem Lane on the tackle. Further down the pecking order come the draft. There's a flag down. Milton escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll throw it away.
Yeah, we came on the air talking about the picks.
Formation offense, number 19. They covered up the tight end.
Dynamic of that entire organization. The Giants, they have the potential to do that.
The pieces appear to be there in key spots, and that's what we heard all week long talking with people with the Giants. It's closer than it looks by the 3-13 record entering today.
Well, you mentioned how many games they let slip through their fingers during the course of the year, and you make an increment. Chicago Bears this year. It was amazing what Mike Vrabel has done for the New England Patriots.
What Liam Cohen has done.
Liam Cohen in Jacksonville, exactly. last year, injuries, a lot of other things that went along with that. But they were able to right the ship and make the playoffs this year as well.
On 3rd and 10, the incompletion in the direction of Jonathan Mingo.
Of the Brian Schottenheimer offense with this group. So they'll take a step next year on the offensive side of the ball as well.
Olszewski fields it at the 15-yard line and is yanked down from behind at the 21.
It's a fan base that is starving for an opportunity to win a Super Bowl championship.
And on that carry, Tyrone Tracy has just gone over 100 yards rush.
Strength of the Dallas defense.
And Singletary to the edge, and nothing there. It'll be 3rd down and 3rd and 5. Dart to Olszewski on the sideline, and Olszewski falling forward has enough for a giant first down. Rennie Stewart on the tackle, but moved the chains with a 7-yard pass that might have ended up as a touchdown.
Let's go.
Hand off up the middle, flag down behind the play, and I think a hold is going to be the call. That'll back up the Giants.
Holding offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
Now 1st down and 20 after the penalty. And the Giants back to the ground and nowhere to go for Singletary. Really good play by Sam Williams. 4th-year man out of Ole Miss. Missed all of last year with a knee. To have you with us for the final 2 minutes of the regular season. And a flip to Olszewski, the motion man, and Olszewski, down he goes to the 21-yard line. Well, we've talked all day, Allison, about...
He said, I am so blessed to have them in my corner.
He's certainly gotten a lot of help from those guys on 3rd and 21. Giants just run the football and out to the 26-yard line. Well, this is our final game of...
Who can forget Chicago, right, Allison? Just a little bit cold there a couple of weeks ago.
We just warmed up from that last week. And punt bouncing at the 35 and out of bounds. So 19 seconds to go in this one, and 19 seconds to go in the regular season. And awfully good. And Milton wanted to hand that one off. There was no one there. And that's sort of a fitting end to the Cowboys season. And the Giants beat the Cowboys to close the regular season. That'll do it for us here in New York. Chris Myers and Mark Schler with bonus coverage in Atlanta.